Hello, hello, hello! Thanks for coming back to watch another episode! Today, I am going to be starting on the farmer's market. So that's part of the village island. And I am super excited because I can't wait for that little village island to come together. So get ready! We're gonna go! Yay! Mwah! I've been breeding up some cats because I'm gonna make a creeper farm. Oh, I'm not ready to breed. Are you ready to breed? No. Yeah, I'm gonna make a creeper farm so that I can fly, because that would be really good. So I kind of decided it's not going to be an efficient creeper farm. It's going to be just one that's going to kind of operate while I am around. There's been an Enderman here. Operate while I'm around in the area. So I think I'm going to build it here, kind of into the hillside. I'll leave a link in the description of the tutorial I followed. I don't think this creeper farm's particularly... I think it's been around for a while. So I'm going to build this here, and at least it'll give me a little bit of passive gunpowder. We'll see how it does. And yeah, so I'm going to get building. I've finished my creeper farm! Yay! So you can see the killing chamber behind me. I doubt any are going to drop down while I'm standing here, just because I'm so close to it. It is not the most effective creeper farm, obviously. Oh! Hey! One did drop down! That's cool! Yay! So, it is not the most effective creeper farm around, obviously, because it's built, you know, in my base. So, that was a nice demonstration. Thank you, creepers. So, what happens is that they die on these soul campfires. The gunpowder goes into these hoppers, goes over here. There is a dropper over there, and that shoots it into the water stream, and that water stream takes it to a bubble elevator that goes up to the storage. So if you want to have a look inside, I'll do free cam. So this is the Modrons free cam, so I can't go through walls or anything like that. So this is a problem with this creeper farm, just because I stacked it so much. Sometimes the creepers will fall from up the top and hit the side of the trapdoors and die, and the gunpowder ends up staying there. But it's not too much of an issue, because what I did is I ended up making a lot of layers, just so I never have to worry about gunpowder. And yeah, so you can see each layer is pretty much the same. It's just got, cats, carpet. So the carpet is there so spiders don't spawn. And the trapdoors on the roof here, it's very difficult, free cam, sorry. So the trapdoors along the top here stop any other mobs from spawning, because only creepers are short enough to spawn in here. So yeah, if you're interested in this farm, definitely check the description for the link to the tutorial I watched before I made this. Obviously I decorated mine. I made it, you know, some polished deep slate and polished andesite and dark oak trapdoors, so it, even though I'll never see this, I know it looks good. I mean, having said that, I did not decorate this area because I'm hoping I never have to come back here again, honestly. But yeah, that's my creeper farm. So now how do I... Oh yeah, this way. I forgot how to get out of here. Actually, I also just want to show you that it is working decently well. So that's what I've got so far in terms of gunpowder. It's actually working better than my sugarcane farm. So that's how much gunpowder I have. And then if we go over here, that's how much sugarcane I have. So yeah, I think I'm okay for gunpowder for now. Now that the creeper farm is done, what I really wanted to do today was actually start building out that village behind me a little bit more. Because right now, I hate how my villages are very crammed together. I hate how my villages, I've got them like this is disgusting, like dirt. Look at this, disgusting. So I've got them all in here basically, and I hate this, and especially because I'm using the farmers to get emeralds. It's horrible. I need them out of here. I need the farmers to have a home. I have actually, finally I decided to do a floor in here, and I think it turned out great. We won't talk about this part at all. Oh dear. I want to do 3 stalls for the farmer's market. So like a wheat stall, a pumpkin and melon stall, and then this one is a little bit of a weird and slightly bigger outline. I want this one to be for the carrots and potatoes and beets. So I thought that like wheat and pumpkins and melons, maybe those were the more popular items. So those are sold like more in bulk, so they have their own stalls. And then the other vegetables were like just things that a family would buy to take home for dinner. And so they're sold in smaller quantities, so they have that area. I mean, like just one shop for those. So let's pick the flower. We'll pick the flowers. Pick all the flowers. Yeah. And hopefully I will also figure out what I want to do for this. I want this to be like maybe like a square, maybe have some like little tables and chairs for people to kind of meet up and hang out, you know, like and out like a market. It's a market, right? So the first one I'm going to get started on is this wheat one. I've gathered a few things that I kind of think go together. I don't know. It's not a gradient. It's just some things that I want to put together I think would look kind of good. I'm going to kind of figure it out as I go. That's my plan. Figure it out a little bit as I go, and like I just make some little market stalls. So yeah. Okay, what else do we need to have in here? You know what? It's going to be farmers, so maybe the front is composters. I had 10 composters, so I brought those. What if we do Excuse me. Excuse me. What an ass! Okay, those are very dark. I do need to have composters in there so that, because the villagers are going to be in here. This is going to be where they are, and I need them to refresh their trades. Well, that looks pretty cool, right? That looks pretty good. Okay. Look, it's a skill issue, okay? I'm gonna admit it. It's a skill issue. Told you, I'm not good at this game. Okay. What if, because it's selling wheat, what if we made the back out of hay bales? Okay, I don't want the wall connecting to it, so. Then we can do some. And what about like that? Like display some weight like that somehow. That's pretty cool. Actually, I maybe haven't thought this through properly, because right now villagers just gonna be able to go, oh, and escape. Okay, that's annoying. What can I? Okay, let me go harvest some more wheat and then I'll figure out what to do about that. I got some more hay bales, and I think I have an idea for how to stop the villagers escaping. And actually that idea is going to involve me flying around a bit, because I need some bee nests. Because honey blocks we can replace. I have a shovel. Why don't I just use that? If we replace all of this with honey blocks, Then the villagers will not be able to jump out, and what we can do is also put carpets on top of them so they don't look like honey blocks, right? Yeah, so I think that's a good idea. So to do that, I mean, I guess I should make a bee farm. So yeah, that's right. Bee farm. Bee farm. Yeah. So I need to... I got a silk tucket charge axe. That's good. I have 9 rockets. That's not good. I am going to fly around and collect some bee nests. Well, that was a very successful trip collecting bee nests. I got a few. So what I think I need to do now is, instead of building the next 2 of these, I need to set up a bee farm so that I can make honey blocks, because I'm gonna need honey block. I didn't mean to fall in here. I'm gonna need honey blocks for all of these. So yeah, that's a thing. And I think I might end up needing them for other buildings as well, because now that I thought about it, it's a really good idea. So I am going to go and gather some materials and figure out exactly where I want to put this bee farm. I think this is kind of the perfect spot to build a little bee farm. That way I can kind of add another building that ties in with this building, like in a similar style, I think, here. And it kind of fits in the whole animal thing, like we've got the cows here and the sheep here, so it kind of works, having them all together. And it's nice to add another thing just into the hillside, especially because it's really kind of ugly over here anyway, so it doesn't need to be terraformed. There's a cave, like, I mean, I don't know, there's a crack there, but I've lit it up, so it should be fine. But yeah, I think this is the right spot. So I have to do a little bit of research on how to make a bee farm. Honey farm, honeycomb farm. If I'm going to do it, I want it to produce both the honey bottles and the honeycomb, just so that I have everything and it's done, because I think then that's just one less thing to think about. So I'm going to go and play around a little bit in creative and see if I can come up with something that I really like. So I started by fixing the terrain a bit, because I want this to kind of back into the hillside to hide the redstone. Then I kind of just started outlining a shape that I thought would work. I planned this a bit in creative, but there's only so much you can do. I made a mistake here and I put the beehives in before I'd built the building, so I had to cover them up with dirt. And then I used green glass for the walls because I wanted to give it a more blended look. And also, with my connected textures, the clear glass is just too hard to see. So I started building it into the hillside a bit here, just because I really didn't want to have to build a back to cover the redstone. I just want the redstone to hide. And then I used the polished diorite to outline the roof, same as I did on the little farm storage building. I actually really enjoy the look of the polished diorite around the spruce. I think it's a very nice kind of contrast. I used dark oak as a bit of a detail inside. And then I added these trapdoors around the doors so that I can get in and out without the bees escaping. I know that most often these bee farms, they kind of just trap the bees in like a 1 block space where there's glass in front of that and they can't really go anywhere. But I wanted something more free range, I guess. So that's why I've built this whole building. And here I am placing dispensers. So the dispensers will be filled with shears or empty bottles, depending on what I want. And I didn't fully dig this out before I started. I had to keep digging it as I was doing the redstone. This redstone configuration I actually got from the wiki. I didn't watch a video or anything. So I just kind of read the wiki and went, okay, let me give this a go. Basically what it does is the comparator reads what's inside the beehive, the honey level. And then when it reaches a level of 5, it sends the redstone signal up to the dispenser. So you'll see there's 5 pieces of redstone from where the comparator is. So once the dispenser gets that signal, it dispenses either the shears or the honey bottles. And then those get spat out here on the floor, the grass there. And then underneath, I'm building a rail system so I can put a minecart hopper on there, and that'll pick up all of the honeycomb and honey bottles, and then they'll get sent straight into the storage system. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I think it's a pretty cool little farm, honestly. Yeah, so that's the minecart goes over these hoppers. They'll suck up whatever's inside it. So, as you can see behind me, the farm is working. I still would like to detail it a little bit, but so far so good. It is definitely working. So, you can see here in these dispensers, they're all filled with the empty glass bottles. And then these ones over here, these have the shears in them. So you can see, there we go. I don't know if you saw that. Hopefully you saw that. But it got dispensed out. And, oh, there's a honey bottle got dispensed. And you'll, oh, look, beautiful. Beautiful. Look at all those honey bottles. And you see they disappear as the hopper minecart picks them up. So, yes, it is a working farm, which is amazing. I'm super happy with that. So you can see, here it is. It's definitely coming in now. And the honeycomb as well, which is super awesome. So this will be really useful. But while I was waiting for the honey to come in, I actually, you can see a little sneak peek of one of the things I did. I did a couple of things around my base. So I wanted a wool farm. And I made this, which I think looks so cool. I am so in love with it. Why are you not naked? Why are all those sheep why are they not? What? Okay, well, I'll have to figure that out. And then, and then you can see I have the two little rainbow ones in here. Just, yeah, just, I don't know. I just wanted something here at the end, and I thought that was really cute. So you can see that's just opposite the lava and smelter there. So I'm really happy with how that turned out. That was just, like, a fun thing I kind of did. And then I have done a little bit more decoration in the storage room. So I could not figure out what kind of roof I wanted to do. And I am so happy actually with this leaf roof that I did. So you can see there's glowstone. The whole roof is glowstone and then that's covered in leaves. So it's nice and bright because I like it bright. I just, I don't know, I have trouble thinking when the screen is dark. My whole life has been like that. I don't know why. Super annoying because I also love the idea of a moody look, but I just don't process things well. For now, I've got the brown terracotta as the floor of the platform here. I still need to deal with all of this stuff. I haven't figured out what I want to do. And I've added in extra pillars here because it just worked better with the leaf ceiling. And I've done one more thing while I was waiting for that. I have done a tree chopping room. So I sometimes like to just grind wood chopping when I am watching something, or I don't want to, sometimes I just want to grind. And so what I've done is built this room here so I can grow my trees. So I can just chop as much as I want without having to worry about mobs spawning or having to go sleep or whatever. And I've built these walls and I just love them. Like, I just love how this turned out. So, I know it's kind of a weird thing to build into a base, but I am... Yeah, that's more of just for me thing, like just something, because I like, chopping wood and relaxing. And this way I don't have to worry about, chopping and getting attacked by phantoms or other mobs, so I don't have to sleep. So yeah, but that honey farm ended up taking, like a lot longer than I expected. So I think we're gonna have to build the other farmers market stuff in the next episode because there's just not time for it. But I've made a lot of additions. I'm super, super happy with how everything's coming together. And I think from here on out, it's gonna go a lot faster in terms of setting it up. And just so you know, the first story episode will be coming very, very soon. I have a great idea, and once that farmers market area is built up, the first story episode will appear. So thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you made it to here, come on, you've got to give the video a like and you've got to subscribe because, like, seriously, you made it till the end. And yeah, thank you so much. Bye-bye.